What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video here on my channel. Now, in today's video, I have some pretty awesome news and information to share with you guys regarding the next update in GTA Online, because late last night, Rockstar shared some information with us about the gunrunning update on the Newswire. Now, they posted this information at a rather unusual time. It was around about 10 PM or so here in the UK, so rather late. Usually Rockstar release the information much sooner. I'm not really too sure why Rockstar did this, but nevertheless, they shared loads of information with us, which is pretty exciting about the next update. Now, whether you guys have already seen this information or not, I can assure you guys I will be sharing a few things with you in this video that you may have not spotted in the Newswire article. So let's go ahead then and take a look at all the information. So, first details and screens for GTA Online Gunrunning. While sharply dressed CEOs trade special cargo from lavish air-conditioned suites and leather-clad bikers own the roadways moving illicit consumer goods, new opportunities are opening in the highly lucrative and equally malicious network hidden underground, ripe for takeover by the VIPs, CEOs and biker bosses of Los Santos and Blaine County. And then we're shown this image right here, and pretty much everything featured in this image is brand new. So first of all, the character, all the clothing items this guy is wearing, these are all new, including the camo top, which is pretty awesome if I may say so myself, the pants, the gloves, and the beret as well. Now of course, as for the weapon this guy is holding, this is not new, it is of course the AK assault rifle, but there are a number of things featured on this weapon which are new and aren't in game right now, such as the camo and the stock. But most importantly, behind the character, we of course see a brand new vehicle. The vehicle itself being the Class A Tamper, but it's not just any regular Tamper. As you guys can see, there are a number of upgrades and modifications that have been made to it. For starters, there is a turret on the roof, and it doesn't just have one minigun, but it has two. There's also a massive push bar up front as well. You can see a number of lights on the hood and on the roof as well. I believe this car, by the looks of things, is armored. There's loads of plating around the car as well. There's also sheets on the windows as well, which also suggests this thing might be bulletproof, or at least bullet resistant. And if you look very closely at the front bumper, there appears to be an RPG rocket head just poking out to the front. Now of course I could be wrong, it might not be and just be some form of aesthetic look on the car, but if I am right, this car might be just like the Ruiner 2000 and fire rockets. Anyway, moving on though to the next line of information in this Newswire article, it reads, Southern San Andreas illegal weapons trafficking industry rises to the surface in gunrunning, a massive new update coming this June in GTA Online. Now of course we already knew this update was going to be massive, but Rockstar have confirmed it right there that gunrunning will be a huge update. And it's coming in June. Now no date has been given as of yet, but June 6th is still the speculated date that this update will be released. And then next in the Newswire article is this image right here, and it looks absolutely crazy. As you guys can see on the right hand side, there is a sign which reads, Welcome to the Los Santos Air Base Bunker. Now I have no idea where this is. I'm guessing it's a completely new location which Rockstar will be adding into the game. And we can see this in the backdrop of the image. We can see this awesome looking entrance to what can only be the underground bunkers, which we'll be using as our headquarters in this update. And we can also see an awesome looking new vehicle as well, driving into one of these bunkers, which by the looks of things appears to be the Dune Loader, again with loads of changes and upgrades made to it. Some of the main ones being the huge looking turret in the back of the pickup truck bed. It also appears to have tracks instead of wheels on the back of the car. And as you can see, it currently has a red, black and grey camo on it, but I believe this is customizable and I'll talk about that a little later on. Overall though, everything in this image just looks insane and it excites me so much for this update. Anyway, but the Newswire article states, dotted throughout Blaine County are hatches. Look into these mysterious properties on the Mazebank foreclosure site, and you'll find sprawling underground headquarters for sale, ready to be stocked with the new military-grade vehicles and weapons manufacturing equipment capable of developing highly sought-after offensive and defensive technologies. As the residents of Los Santos know, the only thing more fun than crime is profit, and should you choose to invest in this new business, some extremely shady customers are ready to pay top dollar for what you can deliver. Okay, so that paragraph reveals quite a few things. First of all, these underground bunkers will only be in Blaine County. So that means there won't be anything in the city of Los Santos, and I'm guessing most of these will be located in Sandy Shores, as the image itself above suggests. I'm not really too sure where this image has even been taken, but by the looks of things from the cactus on the right hand side, it's definitely somewhere in Sandy Shores. If you guys have any ideas, of course go ahead and leave a comment on this video. Anyway, but like our import and export warehouses, it's at these underground bunkers we'll be able to store our new military grade vehicles, but not only that, we'll also be able to upgrade and modify these weaponized vehicles as well. And just to confirm, this will be a new type of business in GTA. It won't just be an add-on to the biker businesses or the CEO organizations. Moving on though to our next image, and this is what's up next. This is the APC from GTA 4's Ballad of Gay Tony, but with a few changes. The huge turret on the roof, for example, is not just any regular turret, but it's a ground-to-air missile launcher. So this will be a first time that Rockstar have given us a vehicle like this, which has these ground-to-air missiles. And if I may say so myself, this vehicle looks pretty awesome. But we'll come back to this vehicle later on. There's another image to share with you guys and some information as well. First of all though, let's finish off the Newswire article with this. Stay tuned for more on gun running, including specific business and research opportunities, details on massive tactical, full-service mobile operation centers, complete with new weapon upgrades and deep customization, all new weaponized vehicles, and more. Okay then, so basically stay tuned because Rockstar will be releasing some more information about the gun running update very soon. Now, although it's not definite, I'm speculating that later today, Rockstar may drop a trailer for this update, but I guess we'll have to wait and see, because if not, we'll definitely get something early next week. Anyway, but to finish things off, there are 3 final images that Rockstar included in this Newswire article. This is the first one, this being of course a target practice range, which will be located in your own underground bunker. And in this image we can see quite a few things. Of course, all 4 of the characters in the gun range are wearing new clothing. You can't really see their weapons too well, although 1 or 2 of them do look fairly new. I think it's safe to say that we will be receiving a few new weapons in this update, or at least a few new attachments and stuff like we saw in the first image earlier on. Moving on though to the next image, and this one features the armored Tamper once again, but there are quite a few differences you might be able to spot between the 2 Tampers in this image. First of all, taking a look at the turrets. Now the Tamper on the right hand side only has 1 minigun turret on the roof, whereas the Tamper on the left hand side has 2 minigun turrets. The hoods on the 2 cars look different as well, as if the car on the right hand side is more stock, whereas the one on the left hand side is bulkier. And the Tamper we saw in the first image had lights on the hood, whereas neither of these have that. These 2 cars also have different camos fitted to them as well, so by the looks of things there will be a few options when customizing this car. But most importantly, if you guys take a look at the car on the left hand side, you should be able to spot the RPG rocket just sticking out of the front bumper, just like the car we saw in the first image earlier on. So by the looks of things then, these cars will have the option to have rockets fitted to them, which we should be able to fire whilst driving around, just like with the Runa 2000. There's also something on the back of the car as well, but I'm not really too sure what it is. I'm guessing it's some form of weapon, but if anyone has any ideas, go ahead and leave a comment on this video. But moving on to the final image from the Newswire article, this of course featuring the APC in water, and in this one you can see 2 different variants. The one closest to us has the turret on the roof, whereas the ones in the back have the ground-to-air missiles, so by the looks of things, there will be a few different variants and options for this one. I'm guessing it will be just a completely separate variant though, as opposed to a customization, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And according to the Newswire article, the APC is equipped to handle all terrain and water, so it will be amphibious. Overall though, this vehicle does look extremely cool, as do all the vehicles that Rockstar have shown so far on the Newswire. I know there's only 3 new ones so far, but I'm sure there'll be plenty more, which Rockstar will supposedly be sharing some more information about very soon. Okay then, so there we go then guys, that's all the information and all the images that Rockstar have shared with us so far on the Newswire about the gun running updates. But as Rockstar said themselves, there is more information coming very soon, which like I said earlier on, I speculate might come out later today along with a trailer. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. As I'm making this video, Rockstar just announced a new special event in GTA Online with some new discounts, some new double money and RP opportunities, so we may have to wait until next week to receive any further information on the gun running updates. But either way though, it is nice that Rockstar have finally given us some more information on the gun running updates. We have been waiting a while now for this announcement, and from what we've seen and heard so far, it does look pretty awesome if I may say so myself. But I of course want to get your thoughts and feelings on this update. What do you guys think so far? Are you guys liking it? Are you excited? What vehicles are you looking forward to the most? So go ahead and leave a comment on this video right now. If you guys could also drop a like as well, that would be greatly appreciated and it helps me out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So as always guys, thank you for watching and I will see you guys next time.